Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dr. Imtiaz and Soharwardi is again before you with the next program. I am going to recite Surah Wal-Asr. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wal-Asr innal insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bil sabr. Now I am going to read its translation. By time, verily man is in loss, except those who believe and do good works and enjoin one another to truth and patience. So this is the exact meaning in English about Surah Wal-Asr. This is a small surah of the Quran, and you can imagine that if we want our salvation and success in both the worlds, in this world which is mortal, from where we have to go one day when the time will come and our life will end, so we will also remain successful in this world if we act upon the advice given in this surah. And after death, the life which will start, which will be never ending life, where we will be rewarded or punished because of our deeds which we have done during our life in this world. So we will also be successful in that life, the life, never ending life, a perpetual life, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised with us in the Quran, and the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Musa sallallahu alaihi wasallam have also told us, which is part of Hadith and Sunnah. So if we see that this is the smallest, I must say, surah of the Quran, where the essence of success, the essence of our faith, the essence of our conduct has been explained very, very briefly but concisely. And if we don't go and study the whole Quran, if we just study Surah Wal-Asr and act upon which has been advised or directed in this surah, then our lives are successful and we will be free from all type of, stresses and all type of, possible hardships which may arise during this world as well as the world hereinafter, which is never ending world. So I explained a little bit. The Quran has said in this Surah Wal-Asr, only 4 things has been told in this surah, which are crux of the whole life and the whole creation universe where we are, and we have to be successful. So otherwise, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that man is in loss, man is a loser. Generally, this life, if we spend this life just as a life of this world, and if you don't believe in the life hereinafter, it means that we have lost ourselves, we have lost our life here, except the 4 things which the people have done. If they have done that, they are successful. So who is not in loss? Number 1, believers who have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It means those who are Muslims. And the original and the oldest religion is Islam. which was religion of great Adam, Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. So those who believed in Islam, who believed in Allah, oneness of Allah, and Allah's prophets and all divine books, the last book, the Quran, and the lastness of the Holy Prophet, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, who is in loss? He is not in loss. Number one, this person or these persons. Second, who done good works. Those people whose deeds were good deeds. Whatever good deeds which have been explained very comprehensively with all clarities in the Quran, where we have been told that what we have to do, what we have not to do. And it has also been said in the Quran by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Prophet never speaks at his own. Whatever he is allowed, he speaks that. It's been whatever Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had been speaking, which is called as hadith. Those are with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So those are also required to be acted and obeyed as we act and obey the Holy Quran. Similarly, we have to act upon on hadiths, the words of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, because Quran has said this. And in other occasion, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, whatever the Holy Prophet will say you to do, do that. And whatever he say you to abstain, abstain from that. So that is also another support to the Hadith and Sunnah of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So it's mean if Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has advised to abstain to do that, we have to obey that advice. And if he has said to do that something, so we should do that, because that is advice of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which has support and backing and approval by Allah, as I have mentioned and discussed with you, referring the Quran. So, number one, faith. Those people who have faith, faith in Allah, faith in prophets, faith in holy books, and who did good deeds. Those deeds which are valid deeds and supported deeds and supported works by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the Quran or through Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whatever he had been doing during his life and whatever he had been saying and advising to the people, those have to be obeyed. And if those have been obeyed and we are doing something within that, you see limitations which have been given by the Quran and the Hadith, it's mean we are doing good deeds, we are doing good works. So that is acceptable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Third, those people who have had been advising to others or each other to be true and do good works. So not only there is no individualism in Islam. If I am doing good deeds, it is not sufficient for my success. This surah says that I have to support to other people as well to become successful. I have to advise them for truthfulness in all sphere of life. If we are at home, we should be true before our family members. If we are sitting among our friends, our colleagues, our class fellows, wherever we have to be true in everything. Over every talk, every act should reflect the truthfulness. And not only we have to individually for ourselves, but also we have to convince other, advise other people to do that. And the fourth is patience. It's mean enjoying one another to be true and patience. Patience means on everything, whatever we feel in our practical life. Sometimes we have some challenges, sometimes we have difficulties in our life, sometimes we face difficult situations. So during those difficult situations, we should be patient. We should not leave patience at any cost. And we should also advise or convince other people around us that they should also demonstrate patience if they feel any problem or any crisis or any behavior of any other person. The patience is the best policy for successful people. Only do 4 things. So what has been decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 1, a non-Muslim is not successful. Because first thing is believers who have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who have faith in books of Allah, who have faith in the prophets. Those who have not, might be some of us may have faith in some of the books, couple of books of Allah, but they don't have faith in the Quran. So it's means they are also not successful. They are in loss. The same cases, maybe some of us believe in some of the prophets, but they don't believe in the prophethood of the last prophet, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It means they are also in loss. They are not successful. So first condition is that everyone has to be Muslim. Who is Muslim? Who have faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and oneness of Allah. Who believe in all prophets, including the last prophet, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who believes in all the books, divine books given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to different prophets in different times, including the last book, which is comprehensive and the final text of the message of Allah, and that is the Quran. So if one does not believe in the Quran, it's mean he will lose. So otherwise, if he believes in all these things, as I have narrated earlier, it's mean he is a Muslim. So first thing is that nobody will have salvation, and he or she will be in loss in case he is or she is not a Muslim. So this is first, condition for a successful person. Otherwise, he will be in loss and he will not get any positive dividend in the life hereafter. which is never-ending life, a perpetual life, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised with us in the Holy Quran. And then thereafter, if he is a Muslim or she is a Muslim, thereafter they have to do these 3-4 things. Again I am repeating. Number 1, doing good works means good deeds. I have already explained what are good works and what are good deeds. Then who have truthfulness in his life, and also who have been motivating and convincing other people as well to follow the truth. And then the last is patience. And it has also been said that not only if myself is doing patience, it is not sufficient. I have to motivate and convince other people as well to demonstrate patience whenever any situation arises. A total program for the success in this world and the success in the world which is hereafter. So I believe that I have been successful to convey the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which has been given in this a small surah. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah make us capable to implement on all these things which have been narrated, and make us successful in both the worlds. I also request to you who else ever is hearing or listening this message, that convey this message to our brothers and sisters, because this is not the only success that only we have to think individually about ourselves. No, we have to help over other people who are around us, maybe in our family, maybe in our colleagues, maybe our class fellows, maybe in our society, wherever we are living. We should help them to be successful. This is a commandment of Allah. This surah is also indicating that we have to preach others to act upon. Please keep me in your praise. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.